Hi everyone. Today we'll be talking about how we can make a submission on Medium, a very popular and renowned blogging site. Let's get started. So first thing is to create an account and then log in into your account. So this is something that I've done. So I've been writing on Medium for 4 years now. So I think I know a few tips and tricks as well. Right, so once you wish to start writing your draft on any particular topic that you wish to write, you need to click on the write option that is present on the top right of your profile. So once you click on that, there is a new draft window that opens in where you can provide the title for your video. Like for example, assume that I wish to write on basics of data science. Now, a second thing is a subheading that you can give. So like usually in the subheading, I try to cover what within the blog I would be covering and a bit of a detail. Like for example, if I'm writing out basics of data science, then I can write out ML, algos, stats, data analysis. This becomes a subheading. So to make it a subheading, I just need to. This is the formatting options that you get once you select a text. You get a few formatting options like bold, italic, making it a hyperlink, heading, subheading. So I will make it a subheading. As you can see, title, subtitle. Right now, you can write out basics of something you are trying to add. You wrote your blog. Assume that I'm just writing gibberish for now. There are multiple options that Medium provides you. Like for example, if I select this particular text, I can provide multiple formattings. Like for example, this is a double quotation format. It gives it a quote sort of a feel. If I use it as a heading, it becomes like this. If I use it as a subheading, it becomes slightly bold but slightly small in size. I can make it as a hyperlink also. You need to paste a hyperlink a link there where you should redirect it. Okay, so these are the formatting options. You can also add multiple things here. Once you move to a new line, you get a plus sign here. So there are multiple options present here. There's to add an image from a particular system. Other options are like to search an image from Upsplash. So Upsplash is basically a free image distributor. So basically, images can be licensed, and you might get in trouble if you don't provide due credentials and if you don't have the right to use them. So Unsplash is a place where usually all the blog writers and all go to get free images. So, like for example, to use Unsplash Medium, you just need to type a topic for which you're trying to search and then enter. So you get a few options within the website only. So you can now choose one of the images, and eventually now it gets integrated within the page, as you can see. Multiple things are there. You can integrate a video also. There is you can integrate an embedding. So embedding is nothing but web page that you wish to embed within your profile. Like other features like providing a separate section and everything else. Now once you are done with writing a blog and then editing it, adding images, embedding your website, the second part is to move to publish. So if you are writing for a particular publication, like for example I have been working on my own publication, so usually you need to first submit to that publication and then eventually you need to publish it. So there are two steps when you're writing for publication, but if you're publishing it independently, then that's not an issue. Then you can directly click on the publish button. But if you're writing for a publication, you just first need to click on these three dots on the top right, go to add to publication. There are multiple options that you get. Like for example, it might be the case that you might be writing for a company's blog. So in that case, you can share the draft link with the manager or like the person who will be reviewing it. You can the draft itself. It's not the final blog. It's a draft itself. You get multiple features here also, like see revision history. It might be the case that by mistake you deleted some sections. Now you wish to recover them. So you can it can be recovered using C revision history, and then multiple things that you can do. So right now I'll be trying to add it to a publication. So here you can see that one of the publications that I'm writing for is data science in your pocket, right? If you're writing for a publication like for example towards data science or analytics with you first need to admit them as a writer. They need to add you as a writer. It's not like that key and every publication would be displaying on your profile. So if you wish to write for a publication, the publication first needs to add you. So this publication has added me. I'll be clicking on this and then select and continue. Right now you can see that instead of the publish button, I get a submit button. I submit on it. I get a story preview. This is how it will look like when it is getting published. So story preview, the image gets added, the title of the image, basics of data science, and then the subtitle is also visible. Apart from that, you can provide a few hashtags here. Like for example, as it's on data science, I'll be adding data science first, artificial intelligence the second. Likewise, you can provide five, and then you can submit to the publication. Once you submit to the publication, still it is not published yet. Now, as the publication is owned by me, I get the right to publish it straight away. But if the publication is not owned by you, then eventually the owner of the publication would be providing you a flag off. So for now, I will be removing this story from the publication. Cancel submission. And eventually, if you write without, if you don't want to write for publication, you can straight away go to publish button, and eventually again you will get that option to add your tags and images and all that stuff, and then you can publish your image. You can publish your blog. Now assume that you have published your blog now. So how it would look like? So I'll be showing you a few blogs that I have published recently. So you can go to the stories section now. So this is a draft that is visible now. So it might be the case you might not be able to complete your story in just a while. Like you might take some few days. So this story, if you have started writing anything, then eventually that particular blog will be appearing in the draft section, which is not published. Now if you go to the published section, here you can see that the blogs that I've already published. So I'm showing you one of my latest blog, how it will appear. So this is the one. There is a title that I have given, permutation testing explained. This is the subtitle that we gave. There is the image that I have added, formatting that, if you remember, I was using that quotes and subheading, heading, bold, italic section. So this is something that you can get. You can see the bolded text as well. I've integrated a YouTube video also. This is completely working. So if I click on this, it starts loading different types of formatting. So this is how a published blog will look like. So you can integrate codes as well. Everything is possible, and the tags that I provided are visible at the bottom. Now we will be going through the stats section to see how your stats are visible for a particular story. So if you see, this is the video that this is the blog post that we saw right now, and here you can see the views are read ratio, fans, multiple things are coming up. Once you go into the details, like for example, I will show you the details for for an older blog which has a better number. So yeah, here you can see that once you go into the details of this section, you can understand key from where are you getting these views also. So it's quite detailed. You can understand the interest of your readers also. It is also showing you how, from where are your views coming from google.com they're coming, DuckDuckGo, Bing search, yahoo.com. And you can see the trend of your blog post as well. So here you can see that this video is on a downtrend. It's very old, I think 2020. So you can see that even at a particular point it was at a peak, but now the numbers have started degrading. So you get a lot of information about your blog post as well. So this is how you can use Medium. This is all for today. This is how you can use Medium to publish your views, and eventually you can check your metrics and all that stuff, and you can eventually improve on them as well.